welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
On the Eagles sideline, it is head coach Nick Sirianni. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Second and 7. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
First and 10.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Williams in motion. On fourth down, Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
31 yards.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's gone.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Montgomery, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Throw, left side, taken in by Iomanner. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
A gain of
17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tyreek Williams is there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Another carry here for Shipley. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
Hurts
Eagles.
working in the pistol. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
8 yards on the pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open,
First and goal.
that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. That his first touchdown this year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Lions nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Shipley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On play action, Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing here is Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through, and the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, it'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. Goes out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll give it here to Shipley. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision decision here on 4th down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one brought in by Iomann. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle 1st down.
To the air again. Hurts. Quick slant. Caught by Burden. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From 29. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 29-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Shipley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. They got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
At the 35-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180!
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Isaac Tisla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Hurts pass. Complete to Devontae Smith. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now.
In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And this is the Colts quarterback. A great throw here, back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. The Colts move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Bears come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Packers. And it's Ladd McConkey. He's gonna bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark them there, and a 1st down.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on 2nd and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the 1st down.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, here's Shipley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Baron Browning. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down from coming up.
A gain of 10 yards.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
And
line.
Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nolan Smith gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At the 47
The Eagles offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A carry here for Shipley. And he's in! Will Shipley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27, Lions 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tesla.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
line.
On play action, Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's Shipley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
The 43-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Iomass. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
The line of scrimmage. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Jordan Davis, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 8.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Shipley, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
2 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take
The
over
Lions
first
offense
and
makes
10
their way back
at
out
their
to the
own
field for their next
31-yard
possession.
line.
Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Goff. On target to Laporta. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down. Literally and awkwardly. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's good.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. On second down, Goff. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. A quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brings up third and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and 10. Now Hurts. We'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
For the Eagles.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Laporta in motion. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 34
Throwing on second down. Goff. This one complete. It's to Small.
Complete to
The Lions
Isaac.
call their first timeout
That's a gain
as
of
it
8.
comes with
Makes
a
it
minute
3rd and
4
4
left to go in the game. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll get him to the shade under a minute left in this one.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Detroit Lions.
Now the spikes as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. Now, Goff. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Rolling to the left. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the
To
10-yard
throw
line.
is Goff. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 21.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Hurts down to a knee. And that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.